Wayne's Country Market down in Lexington. They have their kids event this weekend as well. Lots of fun stuff for the kids to do. There's, hay bales and corn, playing in the corn and all that good stuff. So lots of stuff.
Lots of stuff going on here in Richland County. So we're going to fly through the real estate stuff here real quick. We're running behind, and we don't want Mr. President here is going to be late for his next meeting. Apologize for that. And thank you. We know you guys your time is very valuable. Thank you for joining us, and I'm sorry we're running late. But so quickly, I'm going to fly through the real estate stuff. We've got some new listings. 310 Maple in Ontario Schools. 310 Maple, 125,000, 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath, split level, price right, ready to sell. 24 East Gaylord in Shelby, priced at $87,500. This one is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath in Shelby, Ohio.
Close to the park. It's a charmer.
Very nice.
Yep.
And Jess?
We've got 1881 Jamestown, Brick Ranch, Lexington Schools, and that is priced at $119,900. And last but not least, we've got 569 Forest Hill. They're in Woodland. It's a great house. We toured it this week, and it's huge. There's tons of living space, great family home, great for entertaining. So that one's listed at $239,900.
Very good. And it is still a seller's market, by the way. The stuff that's out there, and if it's priced correctly, it's moving fast. So just giving you an update on the current market conditions. We also have 2 open houses, one at Candlewood Lake, 7326 State Route 19, Sunday 1 to 3, and also in Lexington Schools at 76 Kimberwick, Sunday 1 to 3 as well. Okay, back over to Chris and Christy. If you wouldn't mind explaining to us a little bit about different products you offer for potential home buyers to help them purchase that home.
Sure. I guess the first thing I want to say is bust a myth that you have to have 20% down to qualify for a conventional loan. There are products or options for 3%, 5%, anywhere between 3 and 20% or beyond that's available to do that. You can get a long-term fixed-rate financing with private mortgage insurance, which protects, if you don't have that 20% down, it protects the bank to allow to take additional risk, if you will, to help you get into a home. That's the first and foremost number one myth I'd like to bust. Other thing just talk about would be I don't ask to say how much percentage down do you want to put down. It's asking a question, in an ideal world, how much of a down payment would you like to put down? And as little as possible is an okay answer. We work with agents to help craft the contract. There are government financing options through the Ohio Housing Finance Agency that would allow down payment and closing cost assistance, 2.5%, 5% down payment assistance that is available. So you could come to the table with the amount that you're expecting or that you're wanting to bring down. Some people have the cash to put 20% down. They just prefer to hold on to their cash because they may know they need a remodel or to put a hot water tank in or something unexpected. They like to keep their cash in their account versus and use our money when they borrow. So there are all kinds of options available.
So you're working with all different kinds of borrowers, income as well as savings.
Correct. And it really doesn't matter your income level. Every situation is unique. Whether you're looking, every property is unique. So that we work closely with the agents to make sure that we're putting you in the right, the best situation for you so you can succeed. It's really for the long term what we want.
Is there a more popular option than not? You know, do you see people putting 3% down more often, 0% down, 5% down?
The average person across the country would be 6% is what they put down as a down payment option. Again, obviously the more the better, but there are options if you don't have significant down payment.
If you put more down, is your PMI less, or is that based on something
Correct. It is based on your loan to value. So the private mortgage insurance would be more expensive if you put 3% down versus if you put 15 or 18% down, if you will.
Nice.
So 80 to 85, 85 to 90, 90 to 95, and then above 95 are tiered brackets.
Gotcha.
We give options. We're not going to force anything into anyone. It's just listening to your situations to see what's best.
because for some people, like you said, they want to keep their cash on hand, or some people want a really low monthly payment, so they all have different goals. That's a good point. So I know Pete asked this last time, and it's a great question. What makes Richland Bank different than, there's a lot of lenders out there. What differentiates Richland Bank?
I guess fast local decision would be the first and foremost. Listening, we're not going to force you or ask you to go into a certain product. You're going to make that choice. We're going to give you an informed decision. Being available. Most people aren't buying a house on Monday through Friday between 8 and 5 when banks traditionally work. Our businesses, lenders, our real estate lenders are encouraged to have their cell phone on their business cards and to take those calls, to take those text messages, communicate how you want to be communicated. It's hard to do a text message mortgage application. Have I done it? Yes. Have some of our lenders done it? Yes. Is it preferred? No. But if once we get the bulk of it, if that's your preferred method of communication, we're going to accommodate that.
Very good.
So meet them where they're at.
In our products too, I guess we're big enough to do whatever is needed, small enough to do it right. It is the best way that I like to phrase it.
Excellent. I also got to ask about credit score. What typical range? I know each package deal is different, right? Depending on what they have to put down and everything. But what are you looking for in a credit score?
It really doesn't. Any credit score is fine, but preferably 620 and above.
Okay.
For if you're having less than 20% down, is what's needed to qualify for private mortgage insurance. Some of our government programs with the Ohio Housing Finance Agency or FHA or VA loans require a little bit higher credit score of 640. So it really just depends. I mean, we just did one with a 629 credit score that closed last week. They were able to, they needed private mortgage insurance, and we were able to get that facilitated. The higher the better. Interest rate is determined based on down payment and the credit score. Those are the two main factors. So the more you put down and the higher your credit score, the lower the rate is.
And are most people typically doing a 30-year fixed? Is that the most popular?
Yeah, it is. The 30-year fixed is becoming more and more popular. I always like to give a 15-year option too. I just looked at one last week, and it was a $100,000 purchase with 5% down. The difference between a 30-year and a 15-year was $200 a month, their monthly payment. They qualified for both of them, but to cut your mortgage in half for $200 a month more, if they at least have the option.
Yeah,
sure, nice option to look at.
Would you say that consumers or maybe the population is steering away from, I don't want to use this word steering, but getting away from adjustable rates and maybe going to more fixed rates with, everybody thinking the rates are going to go higher?
Correct. Yeah, that would be, we're going to give all those options, but right now a 30-year fixed rate and a adjustable rate mortgage, which adjust after 5, 7, 10 years, are about the same rate. So there really isn't a benefit to do that. Personally, I would lock into a longer term fixed rate loan, whether it be a 15, 20, 30, or somewhere in between, versus an adjustable rate, just because it is anticipated that rates are going to rise over the next 1, 3, 5, 7 years from now.
Sure.
So I can definitely, Christy, I feel like, are we leaving you out here?
No, that's okay. Chris is the mortgage lender, but
Okay.
from my point of view, because I still just as a bank person get a lot of people asking me about home mortgages, and the one thing I just want to encourage is our people are very open to talk to you at any frame or any time. If you're just thinking about purchasing a home in the next year or two, our people will talk to anybody at any time, no charge, anything like that. They welcome that. They welcome to start the conversation, to start talking about what could possibly be my options. What are you looking at my income and things like that? What would I possibly qualify? So we're very much about that relationship, is because each person's individual. Each person's going to have a different scenario, a different house. And so we want to work with them to work what fits them the best, and it's going to benefit them the best in the long run.
And if somebody wants to come in face to face too, we have 3 offices that are open 7 days a week. So if they want to come in at 2 o'clock on a Saturday or 2 o'clock on a Sunday afternoon and discuss after they went to their open house, and we're there. If you want to meet face to face, we can take an application over the phone, via email, in person and get the same level of service across the board.
Awesome.
Very, very easy access. Yep. And what I'm getting out of this is just if you're interested, just stop in and have that conversation. Just stop in and have that first conversation and see what program that you have that could be a particular fit for that for your situation. So
we're able to help anywhere, Richland County and beyond, our footprint. If you're in Richland County now and you're looking to buy in Columbus, we can help you. If you're buying up at the lake, we can help you. If you're buying a second home in Florida, Holden Agency would be happy to help refer someone that we would help find you.
And I'm behind the camera today, but I can attest to that. Mr. Heiner is taking care of one of my clients in Columbus as we speak, so I appreciate that.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Anything else we want to touch on business-wise, or should we move on to the important football picks?
Bills have a bye week this week, so they're going to win. I guarantee you that. That's my lock of the week.
All right. Can we talk about the Cleveland Browns?
No. No, we cannot talk about that.
Or should we talk about the Indians?
No, we can't talk about that either.
I got a joke
It is
about the
just-
Cleveland Browns.
Okay, go ahead.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Owen.
Oh, and who?
0-5.
Wah, wah, wah.
Maybe I didn't knew that joke. My daughter knew that joke too. So
She's Start her young.
Okay. Well, we're
Prepare
gonna
her to be
start-
an Indians or Cleveland, any sort of Cleveland fan.
Yeah, I think we're going to change the name of our team to There's Always Next Year.
Yeah.
You know?
undefeated preseason champs.
Yes.
If you're a
I saw that T-shirt.
Or
If you're a true Cleveland
25
fan,
or
you know
25
this Cleveland
quarterbacks.
The name continues. The name continues.
1999.
Hey,
Couch.
you know what? Here's
Yeah.
the deal. Tickets are cheap. You can go right up there and sit in the dog pound for about $20, about 5 rows back.
That may be too much.
Beers are going to be cheap. You know, there's good things. Parking is cheap. Get up there, enjoy a game.
And
you know,
then you
there's
give
good
away
things-
Cedar Point tickets too. So,
There's good things when your team loses, folks. I'm an optimist, I guess.
That's
There
right.
is nothing better than going to a Browns game live, though. I mean,
There is.
the-
It is
the
a lot of fun. We've
fans
had
are
a lot of
amazing.
fun
Yes,
going
we've
to
had a ton
Browns
of fun
games.
going up, but
Win or lose, it's still a good time.
yes.
Yes. Well, I think we'll start with Chris here. Like I said, we were going to let you pick the Bills game, but they do have a bye week, so I'll let
I'll
you
take
pick.
the Bills over the bye.
I'll let you pick your second favorite team, Patriots at Jets.
Yeah, that'd be the Jets. I'm going with the upset. I will never choose the Patriots. It could be Mansfield Senior versus New England Patriots, and I'll take Senior High.
Hey, I'm a Tiger.
Oh!
They're good this year. They are. They're doing great things.
Christy, who you got? Patriots or Jets? 3-2 versus 3-2.
It saddens me. It hurts very hard, but I'm going to say Patriots.
Oh,
Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm
there
not,
goes your
not-
salary
Yeah.
increase.
I'm never coming back again. I might literally not be coming back again after today.
I'm also not a Patriots fan, but I really want the girls to overtake Jerry in our standing, so I'm going with Patriots. We
Well,
better win. I'll hang
am
down.
I
baby.
picking for you, Jerry?
No, I'm gonna pick. I'm gonna pick for
Okay.
myself. I don't want anybody to blemish my record more than it is.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to pick the Patriots. You know, Tom Brady. I think he was hurt, wasn't he? Was he hurt or something like that for a little bit? But I think I think
He's probably crying about something.
You
He
know,
ate a pint of avocado ice cream and he's back. He's good.
you know, Patriots all the way. 34-14.
TB12. All right. Moving on to number 9, Ohio State at Nebraska. Chris?
I'll take the Buckeyes big.
OH.
IO.
Even though it's another JV game for the Buckeyes, you know, it's Buckeyes over Nebraska. Bears going to throw for 300 yards, but we'll see how well he does against Penn State.
Now we are keeping an eye on number 7, Wisconsin now, right? Because they are now the leaders in the Big Ten. So
That and Penn State.
What's that?
That and Penn State.
Oh, and Penn State.
Yeah.
Where's Penn State ranked? Do we know?
3.
Oh, 3. Well,
Yes.
they're actually ahead of Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Purdue is playing at 7, Wisconsin. Who you got, Chris?
I spent some time in Madison, so I'm going with the Badgers.
Okay.
They're rowdy over there. They're rowdy.
Yeah, gonna have to go with them. Nebraska.
Wisconsin or Purdue? Purdue at Wisconsin, Christy.
Oh, Purdue at Wisconsin?
Yeah.
Wisconsin.
The Badgers kind of resembles a rascal in a way. Badger, raccoon.
Raccoon, a little bit.
Yeah.
They're
got the
insane.
tail.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta ask, what's the
Raccoon.
origin of that? Why the raccoon? Why rascal? Where did that come from?
We actually had an employee contest and had people put out their names and different things like that. And of course, we wanted it to kind of rhyme, and so that's where the Richland Bank Richland Bank Rascal, the Richland Bank Raccoon.
Very
Easy for me to
nice.
say. Yeah, easy for me to say. We kind of worried about the whole mask thing, being a bank,
Like a
but
bank robber.
yeah, yeah.
But he's blue and
He's
white.
blue and
He's
white,
very
though.
friendly.
It's a friendly mask.
And most people
He's
think
never robbed anything.
No, they think he's Sonic the
Maybe
Hedgehog.
cookies.
Yeah,
Maybe
he likes cookies.
Sonic the Hedgehog. That's fine.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
What's Jigger picking?
Yep. Purdue at Wisconsin. Boilermakers at Badgers.
I'm gonna go with Wisconsin. I like cheese.
Badgers all the
I
way.
like cheese too.
Okay. For our
I
last
think they're very
pick,
scientific.
BW, Baldwin Wallace at Muskingum Muskies.
We're gonna go with the upset, and the Muskies are gonna take it. The mean fish with teeth, Muskingum Muskies.
And then why we have the mean fish with teeth on the picks this week is because Chris Heiner used to play center for them, and he was in the trenches.
He's an alum.
Yes.
He's an alum.
The Muskies.
How did you guys do while you played? Did you guys have some winning seasons?
We did have a non-losing season. We were 5-5. Would be the best year that we had. But,
I like it. A non-losing season. That's a great way to put it.
Just curious how the records went while you were there.
5-5, 3-7, 1-9, 2-8, somewhere around there.
And you hung in there all 4 years.
I did not play my freshman year. I played my sophomore through my senior year.
Wow, very cool. Yeah, that is not an easy task. And you was even telling us about a little concussion stuff that you may have had.
Friendly fire.
Yeah.
Teammate got me.
And, did you sniff the end zone at all?
No.
Did you get to do like a center reverse or anything?
It'd be nice, but no.
Pick up a fumble.
Yeah,
It's a-
yeah.
it's a
Fumble recovery.
Fumble recovery, touchdown.
You've heard their record. I mean, come on.
Negative. Pierre Garcon, who played for Mount Union, was we played against him back in the day, so he's still playing for somewhere in the NFL.
Yeah, very cool. Very
Nice.
cool. All right, very good. So you got the Muskies. Christy, Baldwin Wallace or Muskingum?
I value my job.
They went from
That
Patriots
would be enough.
to Muskies.
Yeah, I know. I'm
Just trying to
I'm
make it
breaking
make up
even
for
now.
it.
I'm breaking even now. So
So my brother-in-law actually played football for BW, so I gotta go with BW.
All right.
Sorry, Muskies.
It happens.
Jerry.
I'm sorry, Chris.
No,
But I'm gonna have
you
to-
gotta pick the Muskies.
No, it's their homecoming. However, I'm going to have to go with BW. I apologize.
He was over there looking at stats and everything else.
Oh,
trying to
yes.
figure out the
Vegas
I
odds.
was looking at over and under, all that good stuff.
All right. Well, unless we have anything else to cover.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thank
Thanks
you.
for
Does anybody else have any questions for Chris? If they don't have questions now, they always can grab a hold of Chris or any of the lenders at the downtown office. Or how many branches do you have?
10 locations.
10 locations.
So it's 419-525-8700. Pretty happy to speak with you anytime, anywhere.
Thanks for
All right.
coming on,
Yeah.
guys.
Thanks
Chris
for having
Heiner,
us.
Christy Massa, thank you. Jay Gribb, and myself, thank you for joining us at THA Live. Brought to you by The Holden Agency, www.theholdenagencyre.com. And we will see you next week. Stay classy.